with Steve Harvey in the morning and simply the best R&B all day. Take us everywhere. Your smartphone, in your car, to work, or live at KissWTLZ.com. We're Kiss 107.1.
It's time for community connection. It's time for community connection.
Every voice and sing till the heaven ring with a holy liberty. Let our rejoicing rise the living God. Make me sound loud and
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Community Connections, community talk for community people. It is the fastest and most friendly weekly 1-hour talk show in the Great Lakes Bay, Saginaw region. I have to keep Saginaw in there. Otherwise, you might fade away. So I'm so glad that you tuned in this afternoon for another sharing of community talk and information. Today's Community Connection show is brought to you by the Saginaw branch of the NAACP and its Youth Council. And we urge you to get connected, be informed, and stay involved. I'm Joyce Harvin, and on today's Community Connection show, I have some lovely ladies in red, Delta Sigma Theta. They are taking over the studio. I have 4 ladies who are with the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, and they are going to give you some information about what's going on in the community and what they do. Now, I'd like to have someone give out just general information, and that is Rhonda Butler. She is here. She's sitting in for the president, Lisa Ingram, and but she's stepping in. You're the
first vice president.
First vice president, and so she's going to be giving information, the general information about the great Delta Sigma Theta ladies in red.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
we like that.
I also have Candace Whitfield, been knowing Candace for a very, very long time, and she is also with the Delta ladies. I also have Valerie Tony, okay, and she's going to be talking about the women's
empowerment.
It's not empowerment. I'm thinking of this symposium that's taking place. Okay, but they're going to give you all the information about what is going on February the 15th, correct?
Yes. Correct.
And it's a tea.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, a tea. All right. We're going to have you talk about this a little bit more, but I also have Danita Dorsey. Heads up. All right, thank you. Thank you. First, Rhonda, I'd like you to talk about Delta Sigma Theta and tell us about what you do in the community, the service that you give in the community, and what else is coming up after this.
After this, we got to get through this first. But anyway,
you guys,
we are excited because we just are coming off of our Founders Day celebration. Delta Sigma Theta was founded on the campus of Howard University on January 13th, 1913. So we have been celebrating our 112 years of service in all our communities internationally, not just in the United States, but we are also international. Here in Saginaw, we were founded in 1967, in October by 12 young ladies who were in undergrad,
Mhm.
came to Saginaw, and they kept their promise and their oath and decided to start the Saginaw Alumni Chapter. Our organization started with 22 women
Mhm.
who were students at Howard University. And one of our first acts as members of Delta Sigma Theta was a public service act.
Okay.
And that was, we participated in the Women's Suffrage March. And at that time, they're doing it more now, but at that time, they did not want us to be a part of the suffrage march. But being Deltas, we were bold and strong and ready, and we wanted to get our message off. And so service is what we do, and service is who we are. And we have continued that service. We have a 5-point programmatic thrust, which guides all of our programs that we do internationally. And all of our chapters participate in that way, even our undergraduate chapters. And they are economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, physical and mental health, which you'll be finding out more about that with my two sorors here, and political awareness and involvement.
Now, has physical and mental health always been one of the thrusts?
Yes, there was 5. So that is one of them.
And within the organization, you have a committee for each one of those?
We have a committee for each one. We have our two sorors here today. They are chair and co-chair for our physical and mental health committee. We have other committees that follow through the guidelines that are set by national, but we create our own programs and activities.
Okay. You also have some activities for youth, right?
Yes, and that comes under our educational development.
Okay. It's not
Uh,
just fun down at the Michigan.
Oh, yes, it is. We have fun. The Children's Museum actually comes under our physical and mental health.
Oh, okay.
But it's also part of educational development, so some of it overlaps. But our youth, our Delta Gyms are part of our educational development program.
Okay.
And our scholarship.
Very good. Yeah, I want to talk about scholarships and how you raise money to help those who want to further their education.
That's economic development.
Okay. All right. So I want to talk about the T, a women's empowerment T. Okay. Tell us all about that. Who is this? Something that is going to be done across the country with different sororities of Delta Sigma Theta?
Let me explain that before my sorors take over to answer that part of the question. Right. The programmatic thrusts are guidelines that we use. So there are 5 thrusts that we use to design our programs.
Okay.
And so that's how physical and mental health come. It doesn't mean that we do have programs that we do that everyone has to participate in. Like we're going to Delta Days we do Delta Days at the Capitol here in Michigan.
Okay.
And so that is something each one of our chapters do that at a specific time. So that is something that we all do at the same time, somewhere between January and May, however it fits into your chapter schedule.
Okay.
But as far as our other programs, we are encouraged to come up and do programs that help to promote what Delta is all about. And for instance, at our regional conference this past year, we won 2nd place for our social action activity. And I think you were there when we had it in May. And so we won 2nd place from all our chapters throughout our region, so we were very excited. But that was our program that we developed, but it still had to come under our social action. So I'm going to turn it over now to my sorors who are going to talk about our exciting program that we have coming next month.
Okay. Candace Whitfield.
Yes. So, hello, everyone. My name is Candace Whitfield. I am the chair for the Physical and Mental Health Committee of the Saginaw Alumni Chapter for Delta Sigma Theta. And we're really excited about this upcoming event. It's a women's empowerment tea. And we chose a tea because if you think about it, when you share a cup of tea or coffee with a girlfriend, it creates a warm environment to just, kind of be open, makes it comfortable to talk about things that may be lighthearted or heavy. And so, with this tea, we're going to be talking about some women's health issues, specifically around heart health because it's Go Red Month in February. So if you didn't know that, make sure you look into that. Make sure you're checking your heart health. But we're also going to be having a book discussion on a book called Unparalleled Resilience. It is a book that was authored, spearheaded by Tamara Bond, who is a Saginaw native and also a member of Delta Sigma Theta, and then also co-authored by 8 other dynamic Black women. And in this book, they just talk about some different life experiences that they've all had. They talk about, going through the process, the journey, and really just give some insight on their life experiences in hopes that it reassures other women who read that book that, you are not alone in your journey. They've all faced struggles and found a way to overcome them. So we thought this would be a great opportunity, especially since we will have, I believe, 4 of the authors here in person to talk about their book and to talk about their excerpts in the book and just, talk about their journey, answer questions. So we thought this would be a really great thing to do, especially in the Love Month, talking about women's health, empowerment, especially in this time in our country. It's more than necessary.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so bringing these women together, they're not individual authors. They're part of the book.
Yes.
Okay. Tony, tell us about that.
I am Valerie Toney. I am co-chair of the Physical and Mental Health Committee for Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated here in Saginaw. The authors, they are, of course, again, 4 dynamic women that are all Saginaw natives. And I might add, all of them attended Saginaw Public Schools.
All right.
They come from different areas of the country. Veronica lives in Louisville. Tamara lives in Dallas. They all come from 4 unique, distinctive backgrounds that they will be able to share their unique experiences. Rosalind herself is a doctor, and she will be speaking on her experiences. She is an OBGYN, so she'll be able to speak to the health, women's health, maternal infant health, Black disparities, health disparities among Black women, as well as Brown and Latinx women. As you know, that is something that is very paramount here in Saginaw. The infant maternal rate or mortality rate is high here. Yeah, it's high. And it's very high among Black women, Black and Brown women. So we want to make sure that women are aware of these things and things that they can do to help themselves and empower themselves.
Okay, last week I had on some ladies who are doulas.
Oh.
And so they went through the whole program. One, Annetta Brown, who is a doula.
Yes.
And she could not be here because she was in labor. She was in labor, but her client was.
She's
a doula.
Yes, that is an amazing program that we have here in Saginaw.
Yes, it is.
I do know Annetta and Tracy Orr and a few other doulas.
Yes.
And I think what they do is absolutely amazing. And it's something that's well needed here in Saginaw.
Yes.
And if you don't have a doula and you're expecting, please consider getting a doula.
Getting them. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. Now these ladies they grew up here, and they also attended church. Women attend church. It's very important.
Yes, most definitely.
Yes. And Tamara, she grew up in Mount Olive.
Yes, I actually grew up with Tamara in church at Mount Olive. Yes.
All right, great. And Veronica doesn't say what church she attended, but also Rosalind Miller. She grew up in Zion Missionary Baptist Church. All right, right down the street. That's good. What's the date and the location?
Our date is going to be February 15th.
Mhm,
It's the event will be at Castle Museum
mhm.
from 12 to 2:30 p.m. and tickets may be purchased online via our website.
Okay.
And our website is saginawdst1967.com/events.
Now, are tickets available at the door or just online?
They will not be available
Okay.
at the door, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. And so,
And-
I was going to say.
And I just wanted to add the cost of the ticket does get the person attending a copy of that book.
of that book,
Yes,
right?
so it's not just for us. They will be coming in to get a nice copy of the book, which there will be opportunity to have that book signed by the authors as well as the tea.
Okay.
So.
Now, how do you reach out other than this program or
Mhm.
other public service announcements? Are you involved with other agencies, other groups that you spread the word to so that you will have a variety of people from the community attending this event? Because it's very, very helpful.
Yep. So we do. We have been using social media, of course, to uplift this program. We've also reached out to our other D9 sororities and fraternities in the area. We also, as a committee, have took the charge to have some sponsored tickets available, and so that way we can get some women from who may be at certain shelters or may not have the means to come but want to come. So we're trying to make sure that it's not just for those of us who are just in the know, but we're trying to reach all sectors of the community, especially those women who could really benefit from the information, who may not have another way to get it outside of coming to this event. So we're trying our best to spread all over the community, all different corners, not just in our little silo.
Okay. If you've just tuned in to Community Connections, Community Talk for Community People, you are listening to the voices of the women who are members of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, and they're talking about the Women's Empowerment Tea that's going to take place on Saturday, February the 15th, 12 noon to 2:30, and that's going to be at our museum, downtown Saginaw. It's 500 Federal. Yes. Okay, so what we want to do, what I want to help do is pack the house. We want them there. We want people to and it's not just for women, Men need to listen to what women are going.
Absolutely.
We want you to come. We want people to come because this information about women's health is very important. Very,
Yes, it
very
is.
important.
Absolutely.
So I want to make sure that the information gets out to all corners of Saginaw and make sure that they're. Hopefully, everyone will want to attend. And get some very, very good information because Delta. This is me saying this. They know how to do it.
I just wanted my sorors to add two other things. One, the deadline date for registering and getting your ticket for your book. And then the other thing, if we could mention the full names of those authors.
Yeah, sure.
Because we know them on a personal level. I think, we just said first names, but I think it's good for the community to know who they are.
Okay.
So the deadline to get tickets is February 10th.
Yes.
That is the absolute deadline. And again, you can go on our website, saginawdst1967.com/events, and click on the PayPal link and you will be directed for payment.
Okay.
Our dynamic authors are Tamara Bond, Veronica Anderson, Valissa Pierre Lewis, and Dr. Rosalind Miller. All from Saginaw.
Okay. So they will be signing their books as well. Okay. So you can take that back with, and you said that book comes with
a ticket purchase.
Your ticket purchase.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Which is a good deal to support our Saginaw people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And raise awareness about women.
Now, let me ask this, and I ask all the authors who are local authors, do you have that? Will that book be in the library? It should be. Now I haven't read it, but I know you guys. I know they're going to do a good job. But I always ask local authors if this book will be in the library, and I don't know how they do that. Rhonda, you have some background. Do you know how they?
Well, I'm retired. I'm a retired public librarian.
I know.
But that was one of the things that I used to try to do was to make sure that our authors either left a signed copy, if not all of our branches, at least one of our main branch. And that is something that we can maybe talk to them about ahead of time to see if there's a possibility of doing that. And then we can have the donation. We'll talk about it. I know the process, so we'll talk about it, even though I'm not there anymore.
Yeah. The local authors need to be in their local libraries.
Very true. Very true.
I hope that they will do that, or tell us how to do it.
Oh, I know how to do it.
All right. Yeah. So, how many people are you planning on having?
We are hoping that we can get 80 guests to attend. So please show up.
All right.
It'll be a great event. It won't just be the book, of course. There'll be food and fellowship and conversation. We will have a moment to ask a doctor question specifically regarding women's health and women's heart health. So that's something that you don't want to miss, because a lot of times some of us don't have access to a doctor to ask these questions. So this is the perfect time to do so if that may be your situation. Then, of course, we'll talk about the book and have some conversation around that as well.
Very good. Are you doing any yoga demonstrations?
Not at this event. Stay tuned for the summertime.
Okay. Stay tuned for the summertime.
But remember, it's a tea.
It's a tea. I understand. But you ladies are doing such a good job, getting people there, having something like this, because mental health and your health period is very, very important. There's so much going on. But we're having some very good programs and things like the doulas with Great Lakes Bay. I just think that's excellent.
It is.
Excellent.
I just joined their, I think it's called Mother of Pearls. So I just became a part of it.
Yes.
So I just became a part.
Talk about
so it's
that. Pearls of Wisdom.
Pearls of Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mother of Pearls.
Okay.
Yeah. Pearls of Wisdom. Yeah. So.
And then they have the meeting of dads.
Yes, that goes along with part of their program.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great program.
Now we have where is the board operator? We need to take a break.
I told you he takes off.
Yeah, he takes off. Well, he is getting his studies done. But he still needs to be in there.
Yes.
All right.
We just want to thank you for allowing
so
us
much.
to come and share about the Women's Empowerment Team. We are very, very excited
Yes, very excited
about it and what it's going to bring to our community, and also to showcase our Saginaw Public Schools students who have gone on, graduated from college, and really
and
went
done
into
wonderful things.
Wonderful things in the communities where they live, but it's still like giving back to the community where they came from. So we're excited. And our chairpersons are doing a great job.
Yes, they
So
are.
they're excited.
Stay tuned for some other things that we'll have.
Yes.
Coming up this
We'll
year.
definitely have
know
some
about all
other
that.
things coming up. Stay tuned.
Delta Sigma Theta in Saginaw is very well known. But we want you to keep on doing that, bring some new things together. I absolutely love what you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I can tell you this. When I was in California and the Deltas were in the Rose Bowl parade.
Oh, yes, yes.
I said, whoa, look at that. It was so good. Okay, we are going to take a break. You are listening to Community Connections, Community Talk for Community People. I'm Joyce Harvin, and I have the Delta Sigma Theta ladies here, and we're going to talk with Danita Dorsey. When we get back, we're going to talk about some other things, but she's going to give us some information that she is working on. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Community Connections with Joyce Harvin on KISS 107.1.
Attention homeowners. Are you looking for financing options for your next big project or expense? Look no further. United Financial Credit Union is offering a limited time special on home equity lines of credit with only $99 in closing costs. That's right. With a HELOC from United Financial Credit Union, you can tap into the equity in your home for a variety of purposes, whether it's remodeling, education costs, debt consolidation, or even that dream vacation you've been planning. Plus, there are no hidden fees or surprises. Just straightforward, affordable financing to help you achieve your goals. But remember, the special offer won't last forever. Visit your nearest United Financial branch or give us a call to learn more. Take advantage of this limited time offer before it's too late.
Federally insured by the NCUA.
We're where you work, where you live. United Financial Credit Union. Serving the Valley community.
Game on, Mid-Michigan. Coach Ryan Wasik here from Bell Wasik GMC Buick, your only local Buick dealer and home of the lifetime warranty. If you've been fumbling around town in a car you hate, punt it, because this month you could drive a nicer, newer car for just $1 down. See, all I want to do is watch football, but I can't relax until I kick off the new year. So get your head in the game, and you could drive home in a car you love for just $1 down. That's a touchdown for not much down. Plus, at Bell Wasik GMC Buick, we're all about affordability. We don't leave anything up to a coin toss. My team has a playbook of solutions. We work hard to help you find the car you love for a monthly payment you can afford. So if you want to feel like a winner, but your old ride makes you feel like a loser, punt it and touchdown for just $1 down in a nicer, newer car. But hurry, a deal this good won't last long and it won't go into overtime. I'm Ryan Wasik and I'm your dealer for the people. See all my MVP rides at RyanApproved.com. That's RyanApproved.com.
Credit and $1 down requires bank approval. Negative equity may be refinanced. Offer absolutely ends January 31st, 2025.
Lowe's knows how to help you save time and money, no matter the job. That's why we can deliver supplies to your job site as soon as same day, so you have more time to get the job done. Because when you need it fast, we've got you covered. Lowe's knows pros. Valid on eligible in-stock orders and select zip codes placed by 2 p.m. for same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. More terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024 by USA Today, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, just $189.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 500,000 happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Progressive presents a testimonial of sorts.
Hey, slow down!
Oh, yeah? Well, you drive like my grandma. She's a very attentive and courteous driver who wears a seatbelt and always uses her turn signals. She's also a talented painter and has very low cholesterol. Not that that has anything to do with her driving, just thought a more complete picture of who she is might be interesting. Anyway, have a nice day.
Safe driver? Get Snapshot from Progressive and get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Accomplishing goals is hard. But when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. Babbel is designed with you in mind. From expert-created lessons to conversational video units and even live classes, you can personalize your Babbel experience to be exactly what you need to really learn a new language more easily. Go ahead, set a goal for yourself. Accomplish it with Babbel. Try Babbel for free. Go to BABBEL.com. That's Babbel.com.
RocketGrabPlus.com.
This week, we have a fantastic deal just for you. This deal brought to you by K-Wall's Kitchen in Saginaw. Ready to try some fantastic food as you shop for those fantastic finds? Located inside the antique warehouse, K-Wall's Kitchen has just what you need. This week, get a $15 voucher for just $7.50. Don't miss out. This is one awesome deal. Head to RocketGrabPlus.com to claim yours today.
RocketGrabPlus.com.
Showcase Mitsubishi Bay City has the solution to your New Year's resolution. Say goodbye to expensive repairs and upgrade to a new Mitsubishi during the Trade Up to a New Mitsubishi sales event at Showcase Mitsubishi Bay City. It's out with the old and in with the new. Upgrade to a new Mitsubishi for a lot less. And right now, get top dollar for your trade and save up to $12,000 off MSRP on a new Outlander plug-in hybrid. Drive a new 24 Outlander Sport ES 4-wheel drive with 0 down, just $349 a month with the Showcase Mitsubishi 10-year 100,000-mile warranty. Plus, with our all-new credit builder program at Showcase Mitsubishi, our finance team will work hard to get you pre-approved right now at showcasemitsubishi.com with rates as low as 0% and no effect on your credit score. At Showcase Mitsubishi Bay City, the #1 Mitsubishi dealer in Michigan for customer experience 3 years in a row.
0 APR for 48 months is $2,883 per thousand financed, or 6.99% for 84 months with 0 down plus state and dealer fees. Includes all factory rebates with approved credit on select models. Offers not combined.
And now back to Community Connections on KISS 107.1.
Yes, you are back with community Connections, community talk for community people. And we still have Rhonda Butler, who is the first vice president with Delta Sigma Theta. And now I have with me Danita Dorsey. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I am glad that I can have you to come in here and talk about all of the good things that you are doing here in the community. We've been talking about the tea that's going to happen on February the 15th. And you ladies did an excellent job. Excellent job. I want to see some yoga next time. But I'm happy to have you. Happy to have you. Tell me, Danita, in your capacity, what you do, and tell us about Delta Sigma Theta all through the year.
So I am the Arts and Letters Chair for Saginaw Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and we have a National Commission on Arts and Letters that was established back in 1973 by our former president, soror President Lillian Bimbo. And at that time, our sorors, Lena Horn and Leontine Price, were the co-chairs. And the mission was to boldly advance Black women in the arts. And since our organization has grown, now our mission is to boldly advance the Black experience through the arts. And that's what we do. And I am the chair of that particular committee in the Saginaw chapter.
So how big is your committee? Because you have a lot to do.
We have about 8 members on our committee.
Okay.
And they are faithful sorors, and they definitely help us make sure that our local chapter and committee aligns with the national protocols and guidelines and things that we are supposed to be doing locally. So yes, I'm definitely glad to serve with those 7 women on this committee.
And we must add that committee and the chair, they can always call on other chapter members to fill in wherever they need us. And, you know, Danita, it doesn't take much for her to say, I need you to do this. But it's a chapter effort. You have a committee to help guide whatever you're presenting, but it's a chapter effort.
Absolutely. We definitely believe in collaboration. And so we do work with Delta Sigma Theta has a lot of committees, but both nationally and locally. And so we definitely get the opportunity to collab and work with our sorors throughout the chapter on numerous events that we have.
Now, I'm not a member. But what I want to know, what makes for you, the two of you, and the other ladies here, what makes a good sorority sister?
Okay, I guess they sent it to the
First vice president.
No, I don't think they did it because of that. I think I'm OG. So,
and you are our Delta dear.
I asked that question because young ladies, what do they? They will say to me or talking to, well, what do they do? What is this? They want to know before they're invited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what makes a good sorority sister? Delta Sigma.
Sisterhood is the core of Delta Sigma Theta. So if you think about an apple and you have everything else that's around it, but what really means the most in order to get everything else done is that you have to have true committed sisterhood. And so it is the core of our organization. A good sister is forgiving. A good sister has a heart. She's caring. She's sharing. She takes criticism in love, and she gives criticism in love. When you don't forgive, and that's what any relationship, it stops the progress of your organization and in your family. So forgiveness is something that we have to practice. And Delta was founded on Christian principles. And so we have to make sure that we carry through those principles that our founders started with 112 years ago, and making sure that sisterhood was the core, and it still is. That's the only way we can function. If we do not have the sisterhood, everything else falls apart.
Who's the oldest sorority member here in Saginaw?
Girl, our oldest is Soror Odelia Ledford Rance. She will be 101 years old next month. She still has in March, In March, she still has a good mind.
Yes, she does.
She hardly misses any events that we have. Her grandson is just fantastic in coming and making sure that he provides what does she need to wear? What do I need to make sure she has? And she wants to still be right and dressed.
That's right.
And she is a true Delta to the heart.
And also something unique about Soror Rance is she is a charter member of Delta Beta, which is Eastern Michigan University's chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. And she is a charter member of Saginaw Alumni chapter as well. So we are very blessed
unique.
To still have her with us and to glean her wisdom and just to charter 2 chapters in one organization. Like that's just amazing.
And she pushes that sisterhood. If something is not right, she does not bite her tongue when she feels something is not right. She will say it to you and she will make it known. But like my soror Danita said, it's just to be able to have her and to be able to sit at her feet and gain all that wisdom and to talk to her and listen to her and just the changes that have happened in the sorority, but also in our chapter, over the years. She's been so much a part of it. She was part of NAACP. She was a heavy part. We call her Miss Habitat. As you know, looking at economic development, and with President Carter just passing, Odelia was the one who was so excited about us being a part. We built the first all-woman house bill in the state of Michigan.
Really?
Yes. So we call her nickname we give her is Miss Habitat.
Miss Habitat.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
She is a delightful.
Yeah. And Soror Leola Wilson was over the family selection committee.
Okay.
So they kind of worked in cahoots to make sure that Deltas were involved and a part of it. So yeah,
shout out to my other mom, Miss Leola. How you doing?
She's listening.
Yes, I hope that Miss Rance is too.
Yeah,
I remember interviewing her. She's just a delightful lady. But I was interviewing her about the golf tournament, and she was just, I don't know, she was just very spry. Let me say it like that.
Right.
And that's been a while ago, but she was very
right. And that was named, the golf tournament is named after one of our other charter members.
Yes, or Thelma Poston.
Thelma Poston. And they were very close.
Yeah.
So
very good.
Good. So I think what Sora Danita is going to talk about our program that comes under
the Arts and Letters Committee.
Yes.
We have a upcoming community-wide Black History program that we are calling the Art of Worship, and that is
the Art of Worship.
The Art of Worship.
Right.
Yes, that is going to be held on Sunday, February 23rd at 3:30 p.m. at Greater Williams Temple.
Okay. So, first of all, is there a fee for that?
It is not a fee.
Price?
There is not a
Open
ticket
door?
price. It is open door. All are welcome to come and all are welcome to participate.
Very good. Now, is that something that you do every year?
This is our first year doing it, and we
New
hope,
program.
yes, it is a new program, and we hope that it will be a success and that it is something that we can continue to do as part of our mission with Arts and Letters.
So, and what is the theme again?
The Art of Worship, celebrating faith, freedom, and heritage.
Okay, so who's speaking?
We will not be having a speaker. We will be having guests perform. So we have a lot of youth in the community that will be participating through dance, mime, poetry. Michigan State University Gospel Choir is our special guest, and they will be here on that day. And one of our former EXO participants from the NAACP, he's one of the directors for that choir, Jordan Simpson. So we are looking forward to having him come back home.
And that date again is?
Sunday, February 23rd at 3:30. Yes, at Greater Williams Temple.
Greater Williams Temple.
Yes, where our soror, First Lady Lyra Aiken, is the first lady over there, and her and her husband were so gracious enough to open their doors to us to have this program there.
Very good, very good. So the youth who are going to participate in the program, are they coming from different churches, different organizations?
It's a combination. We do have one of our Delta Gems that will be participating, the Saginaw Kappa League, which are under the mentorship of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Their group of young men will be participating. Jamal Robbins, who is a part of First Things First and a member of a church here, he will be participating. So it's a combination of church, organization. Also, adults are welcome to participate as well. It's not just young people, but we do have some adults that have signed up to share their talent and their gift as well.
Yeah, so it's intergenerational.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, you're not going to try to get Miss Rance out there, are you?
I don't know if we'd be able to stop her from that's the biggest thing. Yes.
Okay. All right. So tell us again the date, time, place.
The date is Sunday, February 23rd. The time is 3:30 p.m. Doors will open at 3:00, and it's at Greater Williams Temple. I believe that's 603 East Remington in Saginaw.
So why do you think that programs like this are important for celebrating Black history?
Because Black history is history, and unfortunately, Black history is not taught in our schools like it once was. And so it's the community's responsibility to make sure that our young people know their history.
Okay.
And our adults too.
Yeah.
And our adults too.
Well, including the parents.
That's why we're saying adults.
We really need that. We really need that, for the parents and the kids.
Absolutely.
So they can grow up knowing.
And with book banning and all of the things to try to erase our history and who we are, it is of the utmost importance that the community take up that role of educating our children about who we are, where we come from, how resilient we are, and how important we have been to the history of America. So we are looking forward to this program. We are excited about it and happy that, you know, this local program does align with our National Commission on Arts and Letters.
Okay. Now, I want to invite you guys. I want to invite you back, or you can stay here for a few minutes and do 2 public service announcements so we can have it on next week. We want everyone to know about this.
Okay.
You know, number one, our history is very important, and we want to keep the message out there to the community and to the parents. You know, everyone who is listening, bring your kids and see what they're doing, see what they want to do. Okay. The kids young people might want to do something else different, you know, that they see at a program like this. You know, so I just think it's important that we do that. I hope that you will take time and you can get back with me. Okay. Get back with me. Okay.
We had one more under our educational involvement, if we could do that real quick. And it's part of our scholarship program. And our scholarship applications are out now. They can also go to our website. Again, the same website that you'll go to for the rest of our information, or our Facebook page, which is Saginaw Alumni Chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. They need seniors will need a 2.5 grade point average. Some of the qualifications are financial need, letters of recommendation, extracurricular activities and leadership. We are really looking for young people who are involved and have leadership skills and are involved in their schools and the community, because we are a community service organization.
What's the deadline?
The deadline is March 17th, 2025. And they also have to provide a 1-page essay. That is why they're going to college or what they're planning to do in the future. And so they can check also in their counseling office with their counselors, or they can go to our website. Or any member of the Saginaw Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
You see a lot of them in red. Ask them, are they a member? So you can give them the information.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else? We got, 3 minutes now? 2. We got 2 minutes. Any last, anything else that you want to say or that you want to repeat?
I want to repeat that the Women's Empowerment Tea is coming up on Saturday, February 15th. Please go to our website, www.saginawdst1967.com to purchase your ticket. And then the following week, we will have our Arts of Worship Black History program.
All right. Got that down. Ms. Rhonda?
The other thing is just to remember about the scholarship application, and also to remind all of our students and our parents that our programs that we do in our community, we are doing them to serve our community. We are a service organization, first to serve.
Okay. Ms. Candace?
Just reiterating, please, if you can, attend our Women's Empowerment Tea and our Worship and the Arts service. And if you have any high schoolers that are eligible, please have them be sure to sign up for that scholarship opportunity that we have.
Okay. Ms. Torn? Nope, don't have anything. Well, I'll take this last minute. The End of OACP is having their read-in chain, and it's going to take place on next Sunday, February the 2nd at 3:00 p.m. And it's going to be at my church, Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church. And I made that announcement today, and we have some new kids who are going to be there. And also Michigan State's going to be there. So that's the choir is going to be there. So we invite you to come in and visit with us for the reading chain.
And remember that the main guest reader is going to be Dr. Delisha Pruitt.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I didn't know that, but very good. So please join us for that on February the 2nd at 3:00 at Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church, where my pastor is Dante Strozier.
Like you said, Dante.
No,
gonna get you.
No, we've been doing that. I do the announcements. I call his name Dante. His Blake Dante Strozier. Yes.
We appreciate you having us on
Yes,
today.
thank you for
We
having
really
us.
appreciate it. Thank you so much for always being in partnership, supporting our programs, and pushing it out to the community because we are here to serve.
Sir, thank you. I appreciate it, and I love what I do. I'll talk to you next week.
You've been listening to Community Connections with Joyce Harvin on KISS 107.1. The views and opinions expressed on Community Connections